So here's my most important tip about exercise. Okay. Now, you've probably heard me before talk about how you cannot exercise your way out of a poor diet. And I've said that before, and I was researching this, and here's why. So I want to read this to you because this is really important. So many people are thinking they can just exercise their way into health, and it's so much more about what you put in here than it is about the exercise. And here's why. So, number one, it's about calorie burn versus calorie intake. So, exercise actually burns a lot fewer calories than you think it does. Most people think that you can just eat whatever you want and then just exercise like crazy. But this actually says exercise burns fewer calories than most people think. So a 45-minute workout might burn 300 to 500 calories, but a fast food meal can have 1,200 plus calories. So you've not even out exercised your fast food meal. It's easier to eat 1,000 calories than to burn them. So one dessert equals hours of cardio, and you cannot outpace eating with the exercise. So that's number one. Okay. Number two, diet is the driver of fat loss. I've talked about this a little before, but here's why. Weight loss is actually 70 to 80% nutrition, what you put in here. Exercise helps with overall health, muscle, metabolism, but fat loss comes from your nutrition. So nutrition is much easier to affect with your choices. It's much easier to achieve that with your food choices than it is to exercise like crazy to burn off all that you've put in your mouth. So, and it says abs are made in the kitchen. It's a cliche, but it's true. Okay, number three, exercise increases appetite. So after you've exercised, the first thing you want to do is eat. And remember, eating, if you're going to eat this junk or you're going to eat stuff that isn't what your body needs, and you may not realize that, I didn't. I was not eating junk, but I was not eating what was needed for my body. So working out can actually make you hungrier, especially intense cardio and strength training. So you need to avoid, without a solid nutrition plan, you need to avoid that. But if you're doing that without a solid nutrition plan, most people do overeat after they exercise, and that cancels out the fat burn that they're in. So the reward mindset is really what's at work here. I work out so I can eat this. And that sabotages your progress. And I know that my husband was doing that. I've told you this before. My husband was eating all kinds of junk, but he was exercising like crazy, not losing any weight. Here's why. Okay, number four, nutrient quality matters. I've talked about this before. It's not just about the calories you're eating. It's about processed food, which causes blood sugar spikes and cravings, low energy, and it makes it harder to stay consistent with exercise and healthy habits. So if you have a poor diet, you have poor recovery, you have fatigue, inflammation, and it makes your workouts a lot less effective. And number five, you need both for long-term success. So exercise will build strength, mobility, mental health. It is good. Healthy movement is good, not necessarily heavy exercise, but healthy movement. Nutrition is what fuels fat loss, hormones, energy. And you need both. Healthy movement, not necessarily massive exercise, but you could do that. But what you're eating, what you're putting in here needs to be consistent with your goals and your exercise level. So food is the foundation, okay? You cannot out-exercise a poor diet. So Facebook is now making all of these videos 30 days. I don't know if that includes videos that's why I'm uploading them rather than doing Facebook Lives, but I do have a weekly Coach JoJo Tips on my YouTube channel. I will put the link below just in case you want to go over there and subscribe. Those will always be there. The ones on Facebook, I'm not so sure. But if any of this resonated with you and you're like, I'm so tired of trying to out exercise what I'm putting in here, and you want to talk to me because it's very individual, I have a consultation that's completely free. It doesn't cost anything to just talk to me and see how I might be able to help you. And I would love to do that. Talk to you soon.